Hello kids, it's February 13th, 2007, and you know what that means. Only one day left to purchase something for your significant other to prove to him or her that you have truly been duped by corporate America and will do whatever they tell you to. But I'm here to help. Think of this as the Nougat's Guide to Better Understanding VD. Since women are typically the recipients of the VD gift, this nougat of wisdom is geared towards the guys out there. We'll start with a little history. Valentine's Day started in ancient Rome as a holiday to honor Juno. Boys and girls were separated for a day, and a tradition started where the names of the girls were written on pieces of paper and placed in jars. The boys would draw a name out of the jar, and that girl would become their date for the Lupercalia, a feast for a heathen god. Seems some of these kids would stay together for the entire year. Sometimes they'd even marry. It also appears that most boys would rather hang out with this random girl than join the military. This was a problem for Emperor Claudius II of Rome. He wanted an army of men, not an army of lovesick sissies, so he banned the practice of drawing names. That's where St. Valentine came in. He would secretly marry couples. This caused St. Valentine to be beaten to death and beheaded on February 14th. Beaten to death and beheaded? Like he was faking the beaten to death part? The act of giving out Valentine's cards started in the 15th century, and 600 years later we find ourselves still contemplating the appropriate gift. So here I will break down VD gifts and their meanings from the perspectives of men and women. The card. Although men are bad at thinking romantic thoughts, we can read and understand a romantic passage or two. And if we can work in a passage with sex or boobs, all the better. Women view VD cards as a cheap attempt to get sex or a sad attempt at an apology. The box of chocolates. Chocolates are given by a man as a sign that the woman is special and deserves something special for all she puts up with. Women get a box of chocolates and hear, "You're already fat, you might as well enjoy these." Fatty roses. Men give roses because we think that women enjoy pretty things that cost too much. We will easily plunk down $60 to $100 so women can watch something slowly wither and die. Women view roses as another sad attempt to make an imaginary holiday special. Roses given on any other day would equate to happiness, but roses on Valentine's shows that the man only cares when he has to. Jewelry. Men will go to a jewelry store looking for something sparkly and impressive. We will then see the price tag and ask to see something similar, but within the price range of a small car, not a small country. A woman who receives jewelry on Valentine's Day will scrutinize the piece looking for a hidden meaning. Does this piece of jewelry equate to a marriage proposal? Does this mean he thinks I'm invaluable? Does this mean I have finally gotten my man whipped? Now we are left with the non-traditional gift options. These are prone to fantastic success or failure. With a non-traditional gift, you have left the realm of cheap but expected and now have an opportunity to become the talk around the women's restroom sink. Good or bad. First up is the purchased creative gift. This gift was not created by the man, but maybe by a man. The gift is usually something a man thinks says, "See, I do listen. I know you have a hidden love for stained glass depictions of 17th century erotica." These gifts may be perceived one of two ways. If the man actually listened, then this will buy him a ticket to the Pleasure Dome. If, when listening, the woman actually said, "I love stained glass pictures," but the man was thinking about erotica, then the result will be more along the lines of, "What kind of sexual deviant do you think I am?" The next non-traditional gift is the handmade gift. Universally, men have a built-in need to construct things for women. Unfortunately, in an attempt to seem cute or original, the man will bust out their 6-year-old's construction paper and paste, creating coupon books or the like. To a woman, this complete lack of originality makes her think that at one time this must have worked on his mother, and now that he has compared the two, the ticket booth to Pleasure Dome is now permanently closed. The third type of gift requires a child. A man may think that preparing a gift from both their child and themselves shows that he is a caring family man and knows that family is the most important thing. But to a woman, this just shows that the man puts the family before the marriage, that the fire between them has settled to a dull roar, and that there is more love and comfort from a pint of Ben & Jerry's than there is from her man. So guys, here it is, the moment of truth, the big reveal. The best gift to give to your woman on Valentine's Day is nothing. Whatever you were planning on giving her, give it to her today, the day before. But tell her that this gift isn't a Valentine's Day gift. that this gift is just because. This will prove to her that you haven't become complacent, that corporate America cannot douse the fire of love. And hopefully, since she will be elated to receive something when everyone else was receiving nothing, you will be safe for another year. That, or I hear that President Bush is looking for a few good men. Fatty,